Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, gather around because everything you are about to hear is not only amazing, but it's true, and it's also fucking funny. I have got a little bit of a special announcement for you here. If you stick around to the end, it'll be short, less than 10 minutes. It'll be just like sleeping with me. And before that, I'm going to play you a little bit of Bill Hicks. Same difference, right? And regardless of his involvement with Tavistock, what he may have got up to in his free time, or if he's even alive or not, this guy was the bee's knees of comedy. He brought forth some of the most epic, deep, esoteric, metaphysical truth that I ever saw anybody address in comedy. It's him and Carlin in terms of the big stage, and I think he did it better than anyone else. Anyhow, this first bit is about masks. Smoking. Yeah, it's about smoking. That's right.
I have something I want to tell you, and I'm glad you've all conglomerated here tonight. Saved me some breath, which is obviously very short. I'm going to tell you non-smokers something right now that I know for a fact you don't know, and I delight in telling my brothers things they don't know, particularly when they're true, which this is. Ready? Non-smokers, ready? Drum roll. Non-smokers die every day. Sleep tight. You see, I know you entertain some type of eternal life fantasy because you've chosen not to smoke. Let me be the first to pop that fucking bubble and send you hurtling back to reality. You're dead too. And you know what doctors say? Shit, if only you'd smoked, we'd have the technology to help you. But you people dying from nothing that are screwed. I got all sorts of neat shit waiting for me. Oxygen lung, tent. It's like going to sharper image when I die.
If you want to wear the fucking mask, if you want to look like a clown, I don't care. I don't care if you wear a mask. I care if you bow down to the government. I care if you make the rest of humanity look like we're fucking sheep, like just rabid, wild, crazy dogs because you're wearing a muzzle, because that reflects negatively on me and you, and it affects my own level of personal freedom. So I say, I'm not wearing a fucking mask. I will eat my hat. I'll eat your hat before I wear a goddamn mask. But then I have to remind myself, don't take it so seriously, Russell. It's just a ride.
There is a point. Is there a point to all this? Let's find a point. Is there a point to my act? I would say there is. I have to. The world is like a ride at an amusement park, and when you choose to go on it, you think it's real, because that's how powerful our minds are. And the ride goes up and down and round and round. It has thrills and chills, and it's very brightly colored, and it's very loud, and it's fun for a while. Some people have been on the ride for a long time, and they begin to question, is this real, or is this just a ride? And other people have remembered, and they come back to us, and they say, hey, don't worry, don't be afraid, ever, because this is just a ride, and we kill those people. Shut him up. We have a lot invested in this ride. Shut him up. Look at my furrows of worry. Look at my big bank account and my family. This has to be real. It's just a ride. But we always kill those good guys who try and tell us that. You ever notice that? And let the demons run amok? But it doesn't matter because it's just a ride. And we can change it anytime we want. It's only a choice. No effort, no work, no job, no savings of money. A choice right now. between fear and love. The eyes of fear want you to put bigger locks on your door, buy guns, close yourself off. The eyes of love instead see all of us as one. Here's what we can do to change the world right now to a better ride. Take all that money we spend on weapons and defense each year and instead spend it feeding, clothing, and educating the poor of the world, which it would many times over, not one human being excluded, and we can explore space together, both inner and outer, forever in peace.
I ain't never seen a U-Haul behind a hearse. No matter how many toys and how pretty the toys are and how shiny they are, no matter how good that pussy is, no matter how big your hoards of gold, you can't take it with you when you die. Best you could do is have them bury you with it. And it's like Matt over at Quantum of Conscience states, we forge our own Jacob Marley chains in this life. Anything that binds you to this realm, it's a fucking joke. Money, cars, pussy, guns, anything material, it's a joke. It's a trick. It's a one-way ticket to coming back here and being invested in this shit, or to going to hell. Whatever your interpretation of the afterlife is, I assure you it does not depend on the balance in your bank account when you check out. So, on to my special announcement. I will be appearing live, I believe, on Rogue Ways on Tuesday night at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and it should be pretty legit. It should be a good time. We're just going to talk about all that jazz and get a little interview in. It's my first real interview, especially one that's going to go out to many people at all. So I really hope that you guys will come, tune in, and show your support to me, but especially show your support to Lindsay Sharman, who puts together Rogue Ways and does, like, at the very least 3 podcasts every week to keep you informed and to bring you joy. So, as Bill would have said in another sketch, here's Tom with the weather.